Are you looking for ways to improve your memory power? If yes, today's book review is for you. Today I'm going to review this book, 2 Weeks to a Younger Brain by Gary Small, MD, director of the UCLA Longevity Center, and Gigi Vorgan. You can see this link as well, right? Okay, good, perfect. Uh, Fantastic book. I really enjoyed this book. I'm going to go over the chapters, what are the explanations in terms of memory improvements, and what I'm personally looking forward to implement in my life. My name is Sijith Salim, and I'm the host of the online TV show Caterpillar to Butterfly, and I am so happy to have you with me today for another book review session. This book is written by UCLA Longevity Center. He's the director of the UCLA Longevity Center, right? So obviously, I really like the approach in terms of teaching how the brain memory works, different methods that you have, and what's a normal aging and little more accelerated aging, and a bigger aging process for our brain, which can lead to Alzheimer's. Um, Memory is something that I've been very focused on these days because, sometimes with stress and other things going on, you don't feel that lack of memory clarity that you used to have before, and you think, hey, what's going on? How can I improve? And that's why this book really caught my attention, and I'm looking forward to implement some of the ideas in this book. The book explains about how the brain works, what are the brain centers, and how it all connected, and what's actually process behind memory, different scanning methods to understand how is your quality of your brain, quality of your memory. Those were really helpful to really understand what goes into your brain to actually makes your memory work. And then after that he goes into topics like what are the some ways to improve your memory. So he recalling recalling name, recalling scenes, and what are some of the strategies that you can apply to be better in recalling names. So one of the exercise he mentions is in the morning you can actually look at something that you like, or just take a picture that you enjoy, or just a sample picture, and then uh, recollect the thing that you noticed it once you're back. And then what are the strategies for becoming memory pro? He talks about focus and frame. So when you're talking and asking for name, you focus on the name and what the facial characteristics with the name, and then frame it, which means to create a meaning out of the name, and then use this for any kind of learning or memorization that you want to do. Other areas of memory that we need is like forgetting things, right? So I used to do that, like I forget my wallet, my keys, my phone. So he mentions, have a single place where you can do it, and then always go to that place. So it's like a spatial memory bucket for us, right? That was really helpful. He has a chapter on stress, which he explains what really causes our brain power to be impacted by prolonged stress, what is good stress, what is not, like what is unhealthy stress, and what are the damages to the brain because of stress, and some of the strategies along with that. He covered 10 strategies to actually improve stress based memory issues like meditation, yoga, tai chi, exercise, cutting back on multitasking, which is a big one for me, lighten your load and laugh, which is just really good, just laugh, restful sleep, that's important, getting organized, acupuncture, positive attitude in relationship, asking for help. All things that are relatively important for stress management, and many of the things I already implement, like meditation, yoga, exercise, etc. That was really helpful for me to implement or kind of understand. Going forward, each of the chapters have on different aspect of brain training. So then he goes to the brain games, which was really interesting. And I have one or two games, brain game app that I've installed, but I never actually went and implemented those strategies, or kept it into more daily practice. So I'm hoping to make sure that going forward, I do those brain exercises on a daily basis, Sudoku and others as well, to kind of mentally stimulate my brain on a daily basis for different brain games. And then he explained different kind of brain games, what are the different help it does to the brain. It's more like a variety of food, right? And then different parts of the brain that get activated for each of these games. It was really helpful, and he gave some sample examples of brain games, which are also very helpful as well. Going forward, he has topic on food for thought. It's like, it's interesting topic. What are the triggering mechanisms for different food? What's the good best way to eat the food, or best way to organize your food in a way that you are not having cravings, you're controlling your brain power for doing that. So those were really good, and I really enjoyed it. I'm going a little more detail here. Fit exercise, like, that was a key point that he mentioned. Various exercises, how it helps the brain. In general, I feel that this was like a brain health book. So there is a portion which is directly relevant to memory. But again, this is not a memory book, right? This is like a younger brain, which is a holistic brain, like a weight loss kind of thing, like brain weight loss. It's interesting, right? So memory, this is not a memory book, but it covers memory initially, but it's also about keeping your brain healthy. Same like a physical diet book, which talks about keeping your brain healthy and keeping your mind healthy as well. So that is why it's going to be that's how this book is organized. So fixing fit, and then friendship, connections, people, relationship. Obviously, these are really helpful for the brain. Then he wraps up with the food. Let me see. Mind Your Medicine, which is about different medications and medicine supplements, things that we can do or take to improve your brain power. Some of the negative effect of some of the food. Some of the medications, negative effect of some of the medications. This was really covered in detail. I really enjoyed that topic. And then he has a 12 weeks program, which is like, what's the food to eat, what's the physical program, physical fitness, and on a daily basis, what to do in the morning, evening, afternoon, evening, and different details and things like that. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to implementing it. From my perspective, from the sleep, I just want to highlight the bigger things I want to implement in my life, which I'm not already doing. So physical exercise, yes, I'm doing, but maybe he talks about daily walk, which was in my list. I never followed through and went through it. So that's something that I'm interested to continue. And then make it more consistent. Sleep is something that I'm really actively working on. Meditation, I'm not really consistent on that, but I want to get into it. So meditation, brain games, as I said, it's important for me to do. And what else actually? So I covered the brain games, and then fitness, food, improve the fitness, and then obviously learning, right? I think he explained about learning, how the learning helps into various part of the brain. So like learning new language, learning something totally new that kind of stimulates the brain. So that's an area that I want to continue pushing, but also like improve the learning based on memorization, more like active learning and not just a passive learning. So that's an area I'm going to focus on as well. Overall, I enjoyed it. Again, I don't judge the book by how great the author is. I want to judge it by how I implemented it, the benefit I got from it. So looking forward to implementing it. I hope this will improve my brain power, my memory, and the problem solving, and all the other benefits I get from having a fit, healthy, and amazing brain. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you want to get more of these videos, please consider joining my inner circle by going to sijithinnercircle.com. Thank you so much again. Have a fantastic rest of the day. See you next video. See you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.